Hello and welcome back to Salford Sport TV. I am Finlay Gaynor here, presenting to you today the women's ladies first against the Liverpool ladies seconds. Our ladies, unfortunately, without a win so far this season, will be wondering whether they can pick up their first win, and you'll be joining me and Alex Duncan on commentary. I'll start. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Me and Alex Duncan, we're back here again covering the women's first today against the Liverpool seconds. We're happy to be here as the game gets underway. Alex, how are you on this fine Wednesday afternoon?
I'm just grateful that the weather isn't the same as last time. I mean, that was an absolute shocker. I don't want to go on about it too much, but I'm sure it'll pop back up. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. Lovely Peel Park, fantastic overcast day, and Salford looking to get their season off to a good start after a poor loss a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, they're still winless, as mentioned pre-match. Are the Salford ladies looking to get their first win today against the Liverpool seconds? I've got the lineup here for you, a bit better this time. We've got Ruth Atkinson in goal, Lennis Cook, Holly Page, Fiona Swanson, Georgia Wood, Mia Allen, Lauren Barkley, Lauren Murray, sorry if I got that wrong, Emily Warrand, Jess Walmsley and Victoria Meller is your ladies lineup today.
So it's a bright start for Salford. Trying to put Liverpool under some pressure early on, but they play out of it well here.
Yeah, and you touched on the weather, Alex. It's lovely to be here and not be absolutely soaking wet by the end of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. I'm actually not wearing a coat.
Neither.
Brilliant day to watch some football. We don't want to use the weather as an excuse, but maybe this Salford team can perform better in the overcast day.
It reminds me of that Arsenal Fan TV clip. It's been raining, Alex.
Yeah, we mustn't forget it has been raining. It looks to me like Salford have set up with a 5-back.
Yeah.
Perhaps due to conceding 5 goals last time out, maybe they've decided to focus more on their defensive shape. But Liverpool are through here with a nice ball in. Let's go out to the right-hand side. Good defending from Salford.
Yeah, fantastic defending there, just to usher the attacker away. You know, it was a great knock through the middle, really, which allowed the number 13, I believe it was, to run onto it just beyond the Salford defence. And she'll have a chance to go beyond them again here. But again, good defending from Salford. That 5-back's doing its job, and Alex, you know, I can't remember exactly who said it, but defence is the best form of attack.
I believe it was Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't know if it was completely right.
Yeah, I believe it was. Attack wins your games, defence wins your titles.
It does indeed. It does indeed.
Lovely. I think it was a shoulder there to put the ball out for a Liverpool goal kick.
Wrong side of the pitch. Now, yeah, Liverpool corner here and a chance to do some early damage for the visiting side.
First test for Ruth Atkinson in goal for Salford, who for their first game of the season was given the man of the match, if I do remember correctly. And
oh, that was a good chance for Liverpool there. The number 11 arriving late at the back stick. Should have done better, I think, Alex, really. But they're still on the attack here.
Well defended from Salford. Can they clear their lines, though?
Another ball into the box, which the 13 for Liverpool will be able to pick up, but she's been ushered away from goal very well from Salford to number 9. But here comes Salford here, chance for the counter-attack, and I feel like this will be their game plan for this game. The number 8 bearing down on goal, but the Liverpool 16 gets back very well to put it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, early on, I think we're seeing the essence of the Salford game plan, setting up with a 5-back, sitting deep, you know, trying to play under that pressure and hitting Liverpool on the break. Yeah,
and you know, you see it like clear as day there. There was an expert chance for the Salford ladies to really hit Liverpool on the counter there. Unfortunately, it was just good defending from Liverpool, but Liverpool seems to be committing quite a lot of players forward.
Good battling there from Salford.
Yeah, from Jess Walmsley, I want to say that was. Again, though, we're not too sure, so you're going to have to bear with us.
Didn't realise I'd tune into the men's football.
My bad, Jess.
A lovely long throw. But no attackers can latch onto it, and that'll go to the Liverpool keeper.
Yeah, and one thing which I'm realising so far into this game from the lineup, I should have noticed it earlier, is no T today for Salford, who was their best player in the last game. Probably has been their best player this season. You know, not to discredit any of the other players, but she's the one who's got the most goals, I believe.
Yeah, I wonder how they will line up without T, because, you know, the game we watched a couple of weeks ago, she was the focal point for every attack.
Yeah.
Again, maybe that is part of the reason why Salford have switched to this 5-back. That was a fantastic through ball. Here's Liverpool number 13. Ruth gets a save on it. It's a fantastic double save from Ruth. Oh, but the referee seems to have called a handball outside the area from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it was two good saves there from Ruth Atkinson in goal. First one was fantastic one-on-one save, and then the follow-up, again, great save, but from close range. And then the third one, I tell you what, I do think it was just outside the box, did look it. So a free kick here for Liverpool within shooting distance, chance to damage Salford there, and a real threat to Atkinson's goal.
Yeah, you'd fancy this, wouldn't you? It's a good distance.
.16 to take, Shops to pass, who will then unload the shots, deflected straight into the gloves of Ruth Atkinson.
Comfortable for Ruth Atkinson there, but early signs again. Salford being put under some pressure.
Great control there from the Liverpool number 11.
Fantastic switch of play and some lovely control. She's made a good run here, the Liverpool number 11. Some lovely play down this right-hand side, causing Salford some problems. And the number 8 is still going. Oh, the keeper spilled it!
Is that in?
And the referee has not called a goal. Liverpool players in protest. That's a tight one.
A heart-stopping moment there for Ruth Atkinson. She just let the cross slip beneath her legs. Looks like it went in between them.
Hasn't even been raining.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she's using the same gloves from last week.
We must not forget, Alex, that it has not been raining. A heart-stopping moment there for Atkinson in goal, and a big call from the referee to call no goals. To be honest, from here, it looked like it did go in.
Yeah, we'll have to watch it back, but the referee certain that the ball did not go over the line, despite the protest of the Liverpool players.
I know one thing which I want to highlight about the Liverpool game, and you won't get it, Alex, is just the Liverpool team is sponsored by McCoy's, which is an Irish pub in Liverpool, which I find really funny.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I don't know why, I just wanted to highlight that. I think it's really, really funny.
Well, you are the local knowledge, of course.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I've had many good nights in McCoy's.
I think Salford are sponsored by Enterprise, as far as I can see, and someone who's making an enterprising run down his left-hand side. Well defended again from Liverpool.
Yeah, it does look like the counter-attack's definitely going to be the best route of attack for Salford this game. Liverpool pushing numbers forward whenever they can get up the pitch, which leaves them vulnerable at the back to that Salford counter-attack, which they seem like they are very fast attackers, which can damage Liverpool. Great play from Jess Walmsley there. And Salford will get a throw in.
Flick on for Salford. Cleared away again by Liverpool. Lovely bit of ingenuity there from the Salford defence to manage to scurry that ball away. But can Liverpool come again?
Bit of a midfield tussle here between the two sides, but it looks like there will be Liverpool who will come away from it. And they will recycle play very well. The Salford player's gone down here after she cleared the ball. I'm not too sure what the issue is, but she seems in, I think she's coughing.
Yeah, she looks quite in some discomfort.
Yep, we wish we could tell you who, but again, we do not know. I believe it might be Georgia Wood who came off, but again, not 100% sure.
And it's the number 12, Abby, who has come on to replace her. Filling in that defensive role.
Great turn there from the Liverpool 16. She'll look to get a cross in, but she plays it to her number 13, I believe that is, who is offside.
Free kick played short to the substitute here, who sends a long ball forward. Collected by Liverpool and a fantastic turn again. Look like they've got some good technical players.
Yeah.
Well defended, out for a Liverpool throw.
Referee says play on after some shouts that the ball gone out of play. Great little ball roll there from the Liverpool number 2, Silky.
This is right backs nowadays, they can do all sorts, can't they? I mean, I could not do anything like that as a right back myself. Me and Gary Neville are absolutely crawling in our graves.
Well, you're not the most technical of fullbacks.
Look, she's even inverted. This is incredible. Utterly incredible fullbacks nowadays. I think she's a fullback. She looks like
I'll
it.
tell you what, Sean Dye should be turning in his grave, because I'll tell you what, at what is university level, inverted fullbacks, it's auto woke nonsense. That's what it is.
Inverted fullbacks. I mean, it seems to be working well. You know, Liverpool, when the ball is in midfield, they are using it well. They're getting around players, some tricky technical players clearly. But whether that's a tactical decision or just by coincidence, it is hilarious.
No, it is.
Fantastic, but oh,
no, it's not.
Good interception.
And she'll try and send the number 8 through and goal, but it's petered out by that Liverpool back 3 or back 4. I can't really tell.
Well, I think it's a back 3. Well, I think it's a back 4, sorry, with an inverted.
Well, I was going to say, I was going to get all nerdy there, Alex. And be like, well, out of possession, it's a 4, but I think in possession, it's a 3.
We see, looking at it now, right, as Salford are on the ball in their own half, it's a flat 4. But the number 2, who I assume was the right back because she's wearing number 2, is sat in the midfield and the number 8's out here, so maybe they've just got the wrong shirts on.
Maybe.
Because I'm a sucker for a positional based.
Oh no, so am I. I agree with you completely, Alex. But that number 8 does seem to tuck inside quite a fair bit as well.
Yes.
Who
So it's
knows?
a flat 4, I think, when Salford are on the ball,
Yeah,
and they are coming forward here, cleared well.
Liverpool do defend well, and here will come Liverpool now. But see, look how many bodies Salford are weaving back though. They are saying to that, but that is a flat back 5.
And Abbey tries to clear. They've done well with it now. They just can't seem to keep hold of the ball, Salford, in this early stage. And this Liverpool midfield dominating. Poor ball there, collected by Ruth Atkinson.
But I'll tell you what, Alex, the back 5 does seem to be working so far because Liverpool have just struggled to really break it down, the kind of low block which Salford are playing at the moment. And I think it's just kind of like, well, you know, we're not bothered what you do, we're just going to defend, and it's working very well because Liverpool have got no answers to that Salford back line.
Yeah, look, you can tell that it's a conscious decision. Whether the inverted fullback is, I don't know. But this flat back 5 for Salford it's very clear. Well, they've done well thus far, soaking up the pressure, just sending it long, keeping it out of the danger zones, making sure Ruth Atkinson has a nice day in goal.
Yeah. Still 0-0 here at Peel Park. Will we see an opening goal about midway through this first half, I'd say so far. Again, Liverpool have dominated proceedings, but Salford will be happy with that, and they won't really care, as their whole game plan, I think, is really to hit them on the counter. So Liverpool can dominate the game for all they like, as long as the ball does not go in the back of Ruth Atkinson's goal.
I think especially after the conceding 5 a couple of weeks ago to Leeds, you know, I think Salford will be looking to make sure they're defensively sure in themselves, and that's evident here by just a clearance from the Salford back line.
Yeah.
No messing around, no playing out of the back.
Sean Dyche should be buzzing.
He would be. It's a lovely run inside from, we think, the Liverpool fullback. She looks up and she plays a fantastic ball with number 2.
Number 10 just running in behind here. She's got the 13 to hit in the middle, but it goes straight into Ruth Atkinson's gloves. She's had a relatively easy day so far, apart from that little scare. And that back 5 for Salford is really allowing the Salford attackers to press high, because the Salford attackers know no matter how far they press, that the Liverpool players have still got a back 5 to beat, which is really a flat back 5. There is no wing backs in that back 5 at all. I tell you what, like we said, it's working. 0-0.
It is working very well. It's very narrow in its shape, as we can see. And it looks to me like Liverpool are playing 2 up top. 2 against 5. I'm no mathematician, but that's quite a difficult day for these Liverpool forwards.
It is. I think they're going to have a day of being man-marked and tackled pretty much, as I don't think they're going to get much service with that flat back 5 properly keeping them out. I think this is where Liverpool are going to try and get the most joy, to try and feed those balls in behind. And the attackers are going to have to be very smart in how they make their runs, because, again, that back 5 will just come up and they'll sweep up absolutely everything. But those balls in behind do seem to be the best avenue of success so far for the Liverpool Lady Seconds.
Again, we're getting technical, but Liverpool left with a 3 at the back here. They're pushing more women forward. Again, lovely technical play from their number 2. Who, since I labelled as a right back, has been absolutely everywhere but right back. So clearly, look at this, it's a fantastic pass into the midfield.
Yeah, it's a good play this from Liverpool. Oh, I was going to say bad ball from number 11, but not from number 10 can get there before Atkinson, as she does, but I think she went for goal there, and I think she might have been better passing it to the 13, who was in acres of space in the middle.
Again, warning signs for Salford, however, at the back. A lovely move through the midfield. Good technical ability on show from these Liverpool players.
Yeah, but that was just kind of a showcase of what Liverpool can do. Very good play there, out on our side here.
We can see it clearly now. as Salford are playing out from the map. We can see the two shapes very well. It's a 4-4-2 for Liverpool and a 5-4-1 for Salford. Proper defensive football.
I'll tell you what, I love it. I love it. All credit to the ladies.
Well, it's a brilliant tactic. You know, if you know you're prone to conceding 5 goals.
That's your touch, Alex. Hey. I was going to say a fantastic turn there from the Liverpool midfielder, but the pass was to our cameraman David, so not very good pass in the end.
Well, if it was to David, I got it, so it was a terrible pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, very true.
Well taken by Abbe. Can she win it again? She can. Lovely battling in the midfield.
What a 50. And Liverpool, they're trying to play through midfield, but Salford will beat them to the ball. And here is Salford's number 8, the striker, giving it to Warrand. Oh, and they all, no, do they? No, nah, yeah, I mean, they won it high.
Something happened.
I was going to say, I wasn't too sure what was going on there. I wanted to say that Salford won it high there, but there was kind of a tussle between the Salford defender and the Salford attacker and the Liverpool defender. In the end, it has gone out for a Salford throw, which I mean, they'll take. It's high up the pitch.
Yeah, you mentioned before the flat back 5 does allow these forwards and these midfielders to press high, and they have done that so far. Not to much success. They haven't had a clear chance on goal.
But to be fair, neither of Liverpool, neither side has really threatened each other so far. There's a chance to do so here through Salford's number 8, laying it off to the 9. But again, there's no final pass, and I think that's been the struggle for both sides. That's all if we're going to critique an attacking performance. Just the lack of that final ball. Got to head that for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a defensive team, you've got to have someone who can just get your head on it, you know. I think both teams are just cancelling each other out at the moment. I think the shape of Salford allowing them to keep this 0-0 scoreline so far, and the fact that Salford have only got 1 forward, again cancelling out their attacks because they're having to press more place more attackers forward, and both teams are cancelling each other out at this stage of the game. Maybe it'll open up at some point.
Yeah. And again, there's that passing behind. Alex, I mentioned it earlier. That's the only joy which I think Liverpool get beyond against this Salford back 5s. The number 10 puts it into the box. Atkinson with another heart-stopping moment there for Atkinson. Came to claim the cross, and it just seemed like she palmed it up into the air. It almost went over it. And then a Salford defender was there to cover and clear out for a corner.
You've got to think Liverpool are going to get their shots away now. They've seen 2 moments of frailty from this Salford back line. It's another corner, another chance.
The number 8 to deliver, but it's a very poor ball. I did say that, but it went beyond everyone, and Salford will eventually clear.
Liverpool slowly just prodding forward with a series of throw-ins. Salford unable to clear their lines. At least they're getting their throwing practice in.
Is he in that space here with the number 8?
It's played out finally, and Salford send it clear. Oh, and it's very well done from the Liverpool back line, playing under pressure. They've done really well.
Great tackle there from Emily Warren, very high. First time we've kind of seen that high press work, but she runs kind of straight into that Liverpool player. Yeah, and to be completely honest, we're not too sure if it's 40-minute halves or 45-minute halves. If it's 45-minute halves, then we've got about 45-minute halves, just been told there by one of the Liverpool substitutes, so we've got about 10 minutes to go, just over.
Oh, that's a crunching tackle. Seen a couple of those so far. Liking it, are we?
Yeah, we are. We're loving them. Just love a big 50, to be honest, Alex. Where have all the big meaty challenges gone?
We all?
Where have all the big meaty challenges gone in the game these days? They get given us fouls.
I mean, this is football at its purest. We've got a team playing 5 at the back. We've got one team playing 4-4-2.
I'll tell you what, I'm smiling. I'm smiling,
Big
Alex.
crunching 50-50s. Salford
On the attack.
coming forward here down this right-hand side. Well defended from Liverpool, though. That Liverpool number 5 seems to be, I mean, a fantastic player.
Yeah, she's the defensive stalwart, I think, kind of in the heart of that Liverpool defence. She's really petered out most of the Salford attacks which they've attempted today. But it just seems like so far, Alex, a game which has lacked real quality. There's no one who's really grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck and going, right, I'm going to, dish the final ball, I'll dish the killer passes out. Because there's just been a lack of that final ball, that lack of quality.
Oh, and it's a handball given by the referee. The Liverpool defender heads it out, and Salford player seemingly didn't seem to see that the ball had gone out.
It's amateur stuff, that.
It's a free kick for Liverpool. Somewhat comedic moment there. Let's see how they're going to play their way out of this. It's sent long, only to be cleared away by that Salford back 5.
Looking for the switch is the Liverpool midfielder, but it's easily petered out by the number 13 for Salford.
Liverpool have won it back. And then number 10 can play it down this right-hand side. Lovely give and go here for Liverpool. That's out for a Liverpool throw-in, I think.
Yeah, just a throw. And the Salford player's still down here off of that challenge. I think what the issue was there was she got stood on the boot, and it's kind of made her boot come off a little bit, I think. Again, we're not too sure. But the referee seems unmoved by it. Liverpool 16 to take the throw here. And 11 tries a shot there, but it's kind of acted more as a pass, which Liverpool won't mind as they're still in possession here. Back to number 16 who took the throw for the 10 who can deliver. And it's Cook, I believe, away with that clearance. Salford struggling to clear their lines here. I believe we have about just under 10 minutes here left of this first half. Again, we're not too sure as we haven't got an official clock. We'll have to wait until we can hear what the referee says. Salford win it high. Fantastic turn. But again, just that lack of quality there. There's no final pass, Alex, really.
You'd think this is the moment that you need a goal in a game right before half-time. It certainly put these two teams, either of them, in a good position going to the second half. You think if Salford get a goal, they can rely on that solid defensive shape then to thwart these Liverpool attacks. It's clear what they're looking for, and that's that ball in behind every time. Can Ruth Atkinson collect this without any pressure? Yes, she can.
Yeah, we're crying out for a bit of quality in this game, really. Just again, there's been no real chances. It's been a very boring 0-0. But Salford won't mind that at all, as I think they have came to kind of set up, be defensively stable, and just not concede, really. Nice cut, giving the ball away rather cheaply, as Liverpool trying to attack again and attempting that ball in behind again, but it's just behind it.
And Abbey sees it out for a Liverpool throw.
Superb defensive play there by the 15.
Liverpool again down this right-hand side, but it's well defended for Salford. And Liverpool have another corner late in this first half.
That's ridiculous, no way.
I think Salford making a substitution.
Yeah, they are. I think it's the number 4 coming off for the number 16. There's Liverpool have a corner. It's the Liverpool 8 to take, as she has done many of them, but a lot of their corners so far haven't been the best. We'll hope this one's better. It's a bit better, but fails to beat the first man yet again.
And that is my biggest pet peeve.
I was going to say,
in
you don't like that, do you, Alex?
When someone doesn't beat the first man from a corner, it is my utter. I mean, you know, I don't mind it happening at university football level. But when Bruno Fernandes doesn't beat the first corner in the last minute of a game against Chelsea, you can't help but feel a bit frustrated.
Just as Alex was venting his frustration at corners then, there was a bit of a chance, a bit of an half chance there. The ball was bobbling in the Salford box. Number 13 managed to pounce on it, but I think the shot was just a bit too close to Ruth Atkinson to really have any threats. So Ruth Atkinson, I think more than saving it, it kind of just hit her. But up for
That's
another
what you need a
Liverpool corner.
goalkeeper to do.
Exactly.
He does beat the first man. Oh, it's a fantastic save. Oh, it's a fantastic block for the Salford defence. Unreal defending after what was it looked like a tap-in for Liverpool, didn't it?
What? What defending that was. It was, again, it's a ball into the box, which just causes confusion for Salford. It finds itself to someone who's free as a bird, and they hit it, and it just seems to be straight at Atkinson, but it's great reflexes to save it, and then it rebounds to a Liverpool woman who's just completely free in the box, and it absolutely cannons off. Again, I'm not sure who it was. I want to say it was the number 3 or the number 15. I'm not too sure. It was one of the two. And it just hit an out for a corner. Fantastic on-the-line defending.
Someone check if she's okay. That ball was an absolute rocket. Smashed against her face. Putting your body on the line, that is what you want to see. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Into the Salford A, and a lovely bit of feet there. But again, no quality coming forward. Both sides struggling to put the ball in the back of the net. That's a good claim from Ruth Atkinson. And somehow this game is still 0-0.
Yeah, you'd think that should be 1-0 Liverpool. Or at least we've had a chance, you know what I mean?
Even if it hasn't come at my expense of terrible corners.
Yeah. Salford 15 to take the throw. But it just hits the number 9 and it will head straight back out for a Liverpool throw.
Fantastic header out. Again, I think it's that number 15. Clearly has a knack for heading. Getting that ball off the line, and now.
I'll tell you what, I love that. I love that.
Oh, me too. So you love a bit of physicality. You can be as technical and as tricky as you want, but if someone comes through you, it's not going to help you out, is it?
Not at all. But the number 16 here trying to find a ball in behind. And I tell you what, it's not a bad ball for the number 8 if she can get there. The keeper just gets there first. I genuinely think if she tried a bit harder for that and she started running a bit earlier, I think she would have got on the end of that.
Yeah, but it seems to be the story of this game so far. Both teams sort of trying to find that ball in behind. No one yet to latch onto it and finish a chance.
Yeah, but unbelievably, we are still 0-0 here at Peel Park.
Goalkeeper mishaps, clearances off the line. This game has had it all in the first 45 minutes. All except goals.
I was going to say.
One job. Doesn't matter how good he rests out, he's wearing blue.
Free kick here for Liverpool. Conceded by Salford.
A goal now really put this game in the hands of Liverpool.
Yes, we're fast approaching half-time here. Again, we're not too sure how long exactly until the final whistle, until the half-time whistle, but we know it's quite close.
A good-looking ball played into the box there, cleared away from Salford. That's a lovely clearance from Abbey. And can Salford hit them on the break? This seems to be their only avenue of attack in this game. And is it going to work out for them? No, well defended again from Liverpool.
Yeah, the only problem about playing that counter from Salford's point of view is that the number 8, the striker, is so isolated whenever they are able to go on the counter. She's just got no one up there with her, so she kind of gets on the ball. And by the time she's turned and is ready to attack, it's kind of 1-on-4, and it's like it's asking a lot of the Salford striker.
Yeah, look, we've made many points about the shape of both the teams in this game, but when Liverpool have the ball, it's a flat 9-1 formation for Salford. It's lovely defensive football, but yeah, there's poor strikers isolated, and that was a lovely 50-50.
I was just about to say that. I love that. What a
Another one
50-50.
in this game. I mean, we don't love it if the Salford captain is injured.
No, we don't. Yeah, it's probably good to say that. No, we don't. We hope the Salford
let's
captain's
hope she's
okay.
okay.
Yeah. But in regards to the 50, what a 50 that was.
You could hear it from
You
here, couldn't you?
You could.
More of that, please. Thank you.
That was my second favourite 50 after the 50 bus. Salford reference. I'm full of jokes today, Alex. Decent midfield play there from Salford, but doesn't look like it's going to amount to much. Oh, and a defensive mishap from the 15 will allow Liverpool to attack, but she's got no one up there with her. The number 2 will finally join her.
The number 5 stepped up to intercept, and she was out of position here, which allows this number 10 to get into behind. And Liverpool with a shot.
Great save
It's a
from
great
Atkinson.
save
The
from
rebound's in.
Atkinson.
There it is. There's the opening goal. And even though Salford's defensive resilience has kept Liverpool at bay for so long, it is finally breached. And it is that number 13 who has probably looked the most dangerous attacker so far. Alex, what are your thoughts on that goal?
Well, as we were saying, it's nearly half-time. That goal is so important for Liverpool. I mean, the shape that Salford have been imposing throughout this game has been a flat 5, a flat 4, and a 1. And you've got to think now, they've got to open up and they've got to go for it.
Yeah, they have, and it was a good goal there from Liverpool. Just yeah, ironically, the 5 got countered. Salford committed bodies forward, and then it was a defensive mishap. I think from the 15, was it? It allowed Liverpool to pounce. It was a ball out wide to number 2 and a great pass in the middle to the 10. The 10 cut inside, shot. It was a good save from Atkinson originally, but could only parry it as far as the 13, who just followed it home. And it's 1-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, we've seen some good moves throughout this game from Liverpool midfield. You can tell that they've got some technically sound players. And that number 10 and the number 11, again, linking up down this right-hand side. I think it was the Salford number 5 in the backline who stepped up to try and intercept the pass. But then the number 10 spacing behind, and she only had one person to beat. It was a good save from Ruth Atkinson initially, but Liverpool are ahead.
It was, I was going to say, very good save from Atkinson initially. She's very, very unlucky that has fell to a Liverpool player. So they'll have to pick themselves up, and as you say, they're going to have to open up a bit more now and start attacking Liverpool. And it may lead to more Liverpool goals, or it could result in a Salford equaliser. I guess time will tell. But the good thing is, I kind of guess about conceding just before half-time is they can go into half-time, assess what's just happened, and kind of change the shape accordingly.
Yeah, whether it's the wing-backs or a complete change of shape, Salford will have to do something to get a foothold in this game.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I think they could just do with sticking somebody else up front with the number 8, because, again, every time Salford do try and attack, if you look now, it is 3 at the back, but the number 8 is just by herself. Liverpool here looking for a misery compiler, a second goal in, as many minutes.
Yeah, that really would add insult to injury, wouldn't it?
Would indeed.
They've definitely looked the more positive attacking threat, but you've got to feel bad for Salford. Defensively, they've worked so well. That flat 5, it's done its job, it's cleared its lines. But the Liverpool team have just pried and pried and pried. And eventually broken the deadlock late in this first half.
Shot from distance here from the Liverpool player, but it's well wide of Atkinson's goal. Referee checking his watch. There can't be long left. He's said 2 more minutes, actually. Must have been a fair bit of injury time. He's holding his fingers up. I don't really know who the referee thinks he is, to be completely honest. But
I mean, we are devoid of a 4th official, so I suppose he's got to do both jobs.
yeah.
Those 2 fingers act as a lightning board. And we can see it from here, so it's clearly worked. So let's not insult the man and his signals, eh?
Apologies to the referee.
2 minutes added time, as indicated very clearly by the referee. Let's cut him some slack. There are no linos. There's no 4th official. He's wearing the same colour as the Salford team. I mean,
his only job was to not wear blue. Salford picking up the ball here. I tell you what, it'd be brilliant if they could equalise just for half time. It's the number 8 charging at that number 5. He's been so good all game. I mean, Warren giving it back to again, the number 5. She has been superb in this first half. And what little chances Salford have had, they've been petered out by her. Good clearance though.
Salford again isolated up front. These 2 now, it seems. Can they break through the Liverpool defence before half time? Oh, well composed from the Liverpool defender to clear it. Oh, it's played out beautifully from Liverpool. Oh, that was a slip on the ball, I think.
Yeah,
but again,
referee not seeing anything wrong with it.
Crunching moment. I mean, both players went head over heels. But Salford coming forward here with this number 11 down the right hand side, and that is a poor ball.
Very bad balls. The referee puts his whistles to his lips, and that is half time here at Peel Park. Hello, and we are back for this second half. If you missed the first half action, which I'm not sure how you would have done as it's attached to this video, it is 1-0 Liverpool as we pick things off in the second half. A bit of a boring first half, but we're back again, aren't we, Alex?
Yeah, we are. Apologies if anyone was sound out of breath. Had a fun half-time little dabble.
Great kick
into
around.
football, and I think I've done my ACL again.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not on the pitch. Leave it to the professionals.
Yeah, I was going to say. Referee sees that's a Liverpool throw.
Yeah, it was an interesting first half. I mean, both teams clearly defensively okay until the last sort of 5 minutes of that half where Liverpool did break the deadlock. But I'll be interested to see how Salford approach this second half now. Clearly setting up with a flat back five in that first half. Is that going to change coming into the second?
I'll tell you what, early signs, it's not looking as if it is. I mean, I know you guys on the camera can't see it, but a flat back five still in this half.
But they can come forward here.
She keeps it in.
Yeah, they do retain possession in that far left corner, but it's out for a Liverpool throw. Positive start for Salford in this second half. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Played in behind. A miss that from the Salford defence and a shot from distance from the number 10. Sails wide. But Liverpool again employing that ball in behind, giving Salford some problems early in the second half.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a mishap there from the Salford defence, and they've got to be careful. Just because they've conceded a goal does not mean this game is over, or that their defence has necessarily been breached heavily. I know it's one goal. One goal's one goal. You know, he's still in the game, and just there, it just seemed like the ball kind of got caught like underneath one of the Salford players as it found its way through. But the Salford defence has just got to stay resilient here if they've had a good first half.
I think they'll just want to keep some possession for a little bit. As you see there, they sort of get the ball, and I know they're opting for a defensive tactic clearly, but they get the ball and seem to just give it away too easily. And the Salford captain's gone down here. Appears to be some discomfort.
Yeah, it was a rough one that it looked like for the Salford captain, but she's back on her feet, moving a bit sheepishly, but she seems like she's going to be all right.
We hope so. She did have that beautiful 50-50 in the first half, so maybe she's still feeling the effects. As Liverpool come down this left-hand side here with the number 16. Played beautifully out to the edge of the box, and the number 4 takes a shot, but it goes into the wrong goal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Liverpool players can count that as a shot on target.
She seems to be laughing about it. She knows she's put the ball in the back of the net. The wrong back of the net, but the back of the net nonetheless. But she'll be happy with that chance early on in the second half. Lovely feet from, I think, Abby out of defence as she sends it long for Salford to chase, but it's out for a Liverpool throw.
Just no runs through there, you know what I mean? When I feel like when Abby beats that player, then the attacker, the Salford attackers should be absolutely like making runs all over the shop, you know what I mean? Just didn't come. What a tackle that is from the Liverpool number 9. We love that, don't we, Alex?
Brilliant challenge. This is what we want to see. Putting Premier League players to shame. And again, Salford unable to keep the ball for any sort of period of time. Maybe it's the absence again of some important players through injury or other reasons, but Salford clearly don't seem to be confident enough on the ball going forward. something that Liverpool definitely do have. It's clear they've got some technical players.
Yeah, nothing about Liverpool as well as they've got the belief that they can attack Salford. I feel like when Salford get into attacking areas, they kind of lack a bit of confidence in those zones of the pitch where I feel like the attackers kind of can't believe that they can get at Liverpool, but you know they can. They need to have that willingness to drive forward and to really get at that Liverpool defence.
Again, Liverpool winning the ball in the midfield. The number 10 down this right-hand side. She's had so much success down that side today. And it's a lovely interception from Salford as he looked to clear their lines here. I think the referee's called for offside and a Salford free kick.
Yeah, and as it gets a bit darker, the floodlights starting to come on here at Peel Park just to make it a bit brighter and give our cameraman a bit of an easier day.
Wednesday night under the lights at Peel Park. What else would you be doing?
Exactly. But I'll tell you what the thing I don't like is though, Alex, it's 4 o'clock and it's getting dark. I hate it.
I could speak about this all day. Daylight savings. I mean,
Daylight rubbish.
Daylight robbery from whoever the hell invented.
I'll tell you what, there could be robbery here for Salford. Could they nick an equaliser as they charge forward? Going to War Run. She plays a great one too. The number 8, swiveling on the ball. She's in space. She shoots and it's saved.
Finally, some positivity going forward for Salford. I mean, I think that's the first sort of clear shot on goal that they've had all game. 50 minutes in, it's taken.
Yeah, but it's a good precedent to set for the rest of the second half. It was good movement there, and I'll tell you what, it was really, really good from the number 8 up front, who has been isolated for much of this game, but she did very well there to, play the 1-2 with Emily, the captain, and then spin away from her marker and get her shot off. In the end, it was a tame save. Referee waving advantage there.
Yeah, these players are not shy of a physical battle on this number 16. He's making an absolutely scurrying run down this left-hand side. She's still going. She comes inside with a shot curled in. Ruth Atkinson saves and it's cleared away. But that was an enterprising run from this Liverpool left-hand side.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic run there from the 16, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a really, really good run from her. And then in the end, I'll tell you what, it wasn't even a bad shot. It forced a save out of Ruth Atkinson. A bit of a weird save, but all that matters was it did not go over that goal line.
Again, it's clear Ruth has got the ability to play in goal, but I think she's wearing the same gloves as she was wearing 2 weeks ago. They're still dampened by that horrific night under the lights.
I'll tell you what though, Alex, I think I'm still dampened by that night.
Some of us haven't recovered.
Not at all.
Lovely spin again from the Salford number 8, but unable to fashion any movement forward, really. It seems static in the forward lines. Liverpool again play the ball in behind. Ruth Atkinson comes and collects it safely this time. Again, Liverpool winning this ball in the midfield. Seeing this far too much throughout this game.
Yeah, but early chances for both sides so far. We'll have to hope that means we get a bit more of an exciting second half than we did as opposed to the first half.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to see some shots, you know? I want to see Salford commit more people forward because, you know, it's clear that, you know, they just had a chance. It was a fantastic spin from the front line to open it up for that shot, but I just want to see them commit more people forward. I know they're 1-0 down, so maybe it's time to be a bit braver on the ball and, you know, abandon this 5-back.
Yeah, I think they need to be a bit more adventurous, Salford, and maybe that is the plan as they go a bit deeper into this half. Maybe they want to just keep it tight for the opening few minutes, just so they don't concede, and then they'll attack Liverpool a bit later on in this game. But you know, I just think if it does get to that point in the later stages of this game, and they're still playing that 5-back, I wouldn't understand it because it's kind of a bit like, you know, go for a goal. It doesn't matter if you concede again, especially later into the game. But I do understand it for now, sort of.
Yeah, it's a little bit ball in behind for Liverpool. How can Abby deal with the attacker? Very well indeed. Using her body, getting in front.
Good communication there from the defender and keeper. Very good defensive work.
Let's see what Salford can do on the ball here. The ball played down this right-hand side, out for a Salford throw.
Chance for Salford to get up the pitch. It's a very good chance. Good tackle high there from Warren. So here comes Jess Walmsley, I believe. Good turn again from the ace. Referee claims the Liverpool defender won the ball, and I don't think
Number 5, all game, she has been on top of this Salford front line.
Yeah, she has. She's been very, very, very good. One of our cameramen, David, charging up and down the byline like a linesman to try and get the best shots possible. Struggled to keep up with play though, bless him.
These cameramen will do anything for the shot. Again, it's comfortable for Liverpool playing out at the back. You can clearly see that they're confident in their technical ability. As they look to play it down the line here, but Salford can clear away, and it's well won by the Salford forward. She scores away beautifully, but it's a lovely physical battle, but she has still won it. Great resilience there from the Salford forward, and she's still going, somehow still has the ball from her own half, and she takes a shot from distance, and it's a save for the Liverpool keeper. But finally, something going forward for Salford, and it's all through that number 8. She's done it all by herself, and she's been all game isolated by the shape of Salford. But it's a fantastic run, great resilience there to get past 3 or 4 players. And a shot that did trouble the keeper.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked from our angle as if the number 8 shot was going well wide, but the keeper just seems to be scrambling a bit, and then in the end kind of flapped at it and battered it away.
That's got to give her some confidence though. I mean, she knows now that she can beat players, she can get in behind this Liverpool team.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Alex, Salford's definitely still in this game.
Maybe there's a spark being lit throughout this entire team. Salford now battling for every ball, 10% harder it seems. Again, great communication between the goalkeeper and Abby at the back, who since coming on has looked confident. Salford playing a nice ball out to this left-hand side. The first time in this game, the past 10 minutes, Salford seems to be confident coming forward as the number 8 stops it from going out. Under some pressure from the Liverpool defence. Appeals to the referee.
But he's not bothered, is he?
No, not sure what for, but
50. Not as meaty as we'd like, but still counts. And there is an offside to kind of break up this passage of play.
some positive signs though for Salford these past 5-10 minutes. Hopefully they can commit more bodies forward. Make this a more open and interesting game. A breaking play here as I think Liverpool making a substitution.
I was going to say, I kind of zoned off for a bit there. But I didn't know what was going on, but substitutes.
Yeah, 3 substitutions for the Liverpool side, clapped off by members of their own team.
Is that how you'd clap off a team member? Screaming, woo!
Personally, I wouldn't. But
I would.
if that's if that's what they feel is best to motivate their players, then fair enough. You know, I'm not one to argue.
No.
Some fresh legs for Liverpool. As Salford have been coming back into this game a little bit more in the past 10 minutes. So maybe Liverpool just looking to bring on some reinforcements. A long breaking play. We can finally get underway. This Liverpool free kick is sent short to the number 4.
That number 8 doing a very good job of pressing high in the second half, and she plays it to Warren. Tries to cut inside, but it just doesn't happen for her. Still got the ball though. Poor pass.
Not enough meat on that pass out wide. But again, the resilience from this Salford front line, clear as day. Looking to fashion a chance, trying to get something out of nothing, it seems. Oh, good battling. This is what we like to see. That's put out for a Salford throw.
Probably, yeah. Possibly. Who else is going?
Who wants it?
I might see that then. Who's commentating? Sevi, he's gone to Liverpool. No, he's gone to Sunderland, man.
That's a lovely touch from this Liverpool 16 on this left-hand side. And she's still got it as she comes inside. Looks to play a ball through, but it's well intercepted by Abby. Shifted out wide. That's a ambitious ball out, but it has reached the number 16, who plays the ball inside. Cleared away, not far enough. And Liverpool do still have it on the edge of the box with the number 9 with a shot, and it's sailing over the bar.
Tell you what, the eyes must have lit up there from the number 9 on the edge of the box. But that ball back across the box a bit earlier in that move. I think that's just where you need a striker gambling. There, I think if a striker gambles, the gamble pays off. And I think it's 2-0 Liverpool.
100%.
David, are you heading to sports centre yet?
Yeah, basketball. Yeah.
I'll come bring a lit mic to you in a bit.
Yeah.
In a bit.
Well cleared from Abby at the back there.
Jesus.
Oh, that's an off the ball challenge, it seems. I think from the Liverpool number 10. Complaints from the Salford 15.
Dirty. Dirty, that.
Fellow Scouser yourself. I mean, how do you feel about such challenge?
No, to be fair, I don't think it was. I don't think it was intentional. I think it was kind of just
No.
coming together alike, but still foul.
Another substitution, I think, from Liverpool.
Yeah, does look that way.
Who's doing basketball?
Nah, you.
You might go down, yeah. I was supposed to do that first, but then I don't know. Me and Dave would be on the same.
Well, when this finishes, do you want to run off and take a late Mike to basketball?
Who, sorry?
Are you going to go to the basketball?
Yeah, I'd say. I might.
Take a late Mike with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice one.
Said he was going to do it, but he's not doing it, is he? Sam.
Yeah, Sam. Just go, give it to either David or Sam.
Yeah.
They'll know what to do. Sam. No, I'll record your interview. Free kick here for Liverpool. It's a ball into the box, met by the 14, but it isn't flicked on. It's just kind of flicked wide.
Oh, and that is a poor challenge from the Salford captain, giving Liverpool another chance at a free kick into this box.
Yeah, it's a similar position in it. Just another chance for Liverpool to double their advantage.
Tell you what though, this game is the polar opposite of the game they played a couple of weeks ago. I mean, in that game there were 8 goals. This one,
Just the one.
just the one so far. It's collected easily from Ruth Atkinson. I mean, I suppose that is a positive you can take from Salford, you know. They went from conceding 5 to now only conceding 1. They do have to, you know, they need that extra edge going forward. I think missing T, clearly problems for this front line.
Yeah, they've just lacked that kind of creative spark and that kind of focal point which she provides so well. And I think the number 8 up front has done a brilliant job of filling in, but it's just the players around. And I'm not saying they've been poor, just there's been no support for it.
Yeah, I think it's partly the shape as well. I mean, the number 8 has been left on her own. And the number 16 is on her own down this left-hand side. And she looks for the pass rather than the shot. Well intercepted from the Salford defence.
Unselfish, but sometimes you've got to be a bit selfish. I think she should have shot there. You know, she got in behind. She's bearing down on goal. You know, the only Salford defender who's kind of with her is the one who's to her right, and she opts to pass it to the right. It's a confusing decision, but Salford won't care. It stays 1-0 Liverpool.
Another chance from a set piece. Prepare your first man, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got a feeling that Alex Duncan is about to have an outrage after this corner, unless it's a good one.
I'm not going to say anything.
Just a sharp exhale of air from my co-commentator.
I mean, look, I'm not one to discredit people and people's players, but surely
And she's gone.
someone else could take the corner.
Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Free spray.
Salford sub, or is it a bit of physio action?
Yeah, yeah.
The magic spray has come out. Applied to a Liverpool player. I think she's going to carry on. She's a tough cookie.
I like that. The magic spray. Where's the magic sponge? That's what I want to know.
That's a dangerous ball in from the left-hand side. And the number 2 sees her name in headlights. Yet again, a shot over the bar for Liverpool. But they have looked dangerous in these past 10 minutes. Salford started the second half well, but I think it's just dwindled and dwindled and dwindled. And the game is slowly coming further out of reach. They only need 1 goal, but it hasn't looked likely these past 10 minutes. They need that someone to provide that creative spark, I think.
Yeah, they just need someone to really get this game and grab it by the scruff of the neck and, you know, provide those killer passes which the attackers are so dying out for. As number 4 keeps the ball in play, and the 8 will pick it up here and try to dribble past, but it's out for a throw-in. And as we start to get the scores from the other games to filter through here, we can confirm that the thirds have won, we believe, and then the seconds have unfortunately lost away at Hull on penalties. Commiserations to them. And that loss by the men's seconds, is actually the first loss a Salford men's team has suffered this season.
Yeah, they've been really good this season, the Salford men. I mean, whenever I've watched them, they've looked dominating.
Yeah, all 4 teams have been brilliant. One player who I would like to highlight from one of the teams, though, who isn't too great, is Alex White.
Okay.
He hasn't been very good. But apart from him, the rest have been quite good. We've actually got Alex White with us right now. Alex, do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you. Harry Shea's no clean sheet today, conceded, and Fingana, I hate you.
No, and listen, fair enough. Back to the action.
Please wear New Balances on Monday.
Actually, right.
Just bring your boots as well. It's like do like your first 5 days in New Balances.
Salford throw in a dangerous area. Composed under pressure, the Liverpool number 10, as she turns and plays it out wide right.
Number 12 trying a long ball forward over the top of that Salford back 5, I believe it still is, but straight into the arms of Atkinson. And tell you what, this second half has been very much like the first, in devoid of any real quality.
I guarantee you, every single one will go. They can't float it, not at all.
Boot it again. Roll it out here.
Put the laces through it and all the chance.
Keeper kicking it straight to the 14, whose poor touch means that the 11 has to kick it out. And are we heading for what I believe would be one of the lowest scoring games we've ever covered on Salford Sports? I think the record is a 1-1. I think that's the lowest scoring we've seen.
Yeah, both teams have been really focused on the defensive aspect of the game today. I mean, maybe it's a lack of quality going forward, but I know Salford, setting up with that flat 5, definitely look to come out and make this game frustrating for Liverpool. And they've done that, you know. It's clear that Liverpool, as you can tell here, have got, you know, bags of technical quality, but they haven't had anything going forward. Lovely resilience again for the Salford 8. But she is isolated as she looks down this left-hand side. Salford players now running up, but it's just not enough. Again, I can hear her scream, options, options. Absolutely no one forward with her.
I was going to say, she's not wrong. She does need options, as the number 12 dealt with it rather easily. Ball into the box there from Liverpool's cleared from the number 12. But Liverpool looks to maintain their attack here. Meaty 50, nod to my left from Alex Duncan. It's a very scrappy passage of play, this.
Cleared away from Abby. She has had a solid game since coming on early on to that injury.
Shut them.
That goes out for a Liverpool throw.
Magic brush. Shut up. They need the magic sponge. Fucking erase it.
Liverpool looking to build, not Liverpool, Salford looking to build from the back here. Is Emily firing a ball through? The number 8 will control it rather. I don't think she meant it. It was rather awkward control, and then the ball's booted straight back up, and I'm not too sure what the Salford striker is meant to do with that.
Gonna put a lace through it. Ready?
Salford looking to build something down this left-hand side. Lovely 1-2 here. And they are in behind. A rare opportunity for the Salford front line. It's a shot and it's well saved from the Liverpool keeper out for a Salford corner. Again, when they do have people going forward, Salford look dangerous.
Yeah, it's all coming through that number 8, the striker again. She holds the ball up and then links up really well. A lovely little 1-2, and it finds herself in behind the Liverpool defence. She bears down on goal, and in the end, Liverpool just get too many bodies back. But she does force the save out the keeper. And a Salford corner here, real chance for them to attack that Liverpool goal. And I think this is one of the best chances they'll have all game, to be completely honest. And they are committing ladies forward. I'll tell you what, it's a good ball into the box. Oh, almost met by the number 5. The 6 puts it back in there. The 8 outstretches a leg, but it's straight into the gloves of the Liverpool keeper, which he grasps onto greatly.
Tell you what, if this game does remain 1-0, Salford do have a winner in that the corner beat the first man.
There you go. And I tell you what, that's as good as a goal for us, Alex Duncan.
It's a fantastic corner, and again, you know, the number 8 striker did well to get a leg out, but comfortable enough. But Salford, bit of confidence maybe in their game now as they look to link play again.
Yeah, starting to kind of grow into this game now, but that's a header which will find the gloves of the Liverpool keeper again. She will waste that time for as long as possible. I'll tell you what, Salford are not pressing her at all. She will wait for ages, that Liverpool keeper. No one's still pressing her.
Someone's got to press at this point, surely.
And in the end, she got bored. That's ridiculous.
She's like 10 minutes of game end.
I think that's the story of this game. Not willing to get forward enough, I think, Salford.
Yeah, there's been a lack of desire attacking-wise from Salford. Alex White saying to shoot. Not that they don't know anything about shooting.
Come on.
And he wants to talk again.
Well, let's just say, last season, 5-a-side, I probably played half as much as games as Finn Gaynor. Probably double the goals, all right? That's the kind of type of guy I am. And the type of guy Finn Gaynor is. And let me tell you, those goals from defence, Finn Gaynor's goals from up front. All right? And this season, again, more goals. All right?
It's a lovely bit of
Dare I
desire
say
down
more?
this
And the
left-hand
Salford
side.
winger is going through. And it gets tackled. It gets put out by the Liverpool defence. Unfortunately, I have to hand you back to Finn Gaynor now, guys. I'm very sorry. I've been Alex White. Thank you very much.
We'll tell you what, Alex White talks about those goals, but there's a reason why I'm on commentary and he's in the Salford fourths. So the fact that it...
You just insulted yourself.
But for me to only be 2 goals behind him, I think it's more of a blemish on his record. And Alex White takes penalties as well.
Took 1 penalty in a tight 3-0 game, when it is.
We've only ever had 2 penalties.
They've had another 7 to 1.
Oh yeah, I think we've generally had 4 and Tom Taylor's took 2 and he scored 1 and missed again.
How did you miss?
We're coming in now to about the last 10 minutes of the game. My stopwatch says around 34, which, you know, could be off, but just over 10, we'll say.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I covered the Salford men's last week. I'm pretty sure the referee blew about 10 minutes before full time.
Was Finn reffing?
Way, banter from Alex White here on the sideline.
Yep. Add it to the tally. Another ball, another goal kick.
We're all kind of wondering why he's here, to be honest.
Go on, come on,
And he wants to talk again here, Alex White.
So I just want to say I'm here to support my friend and support Salford Uni as the winger goes through. Let's see what she can do. Beats her man, beats her second man. Let's see what can happen. Referee surely got to blow something here. And she loses it. Just like Finn Gaynor, actually, on five-a-side. You should watch the highlights.
Cheers, Alex.
What's the girl's name again on the white cap?
I'm not mentioning that on your phone.
Yeah, I probably will mention it.
As Liverpool play a lovely ball in behind for their number 10 to chase. Well defending from Salford. Well battled from Salford down this right hand side.
Great challenge. If someone can get there, it doesn't look like it's going to go out, does it? No, yeah, he'll roll out.
Well defending from the Liverpool number 5. She has been my personal man of the match. Absolute stalwart at the back.
Nice.
More goals, more assists, more clean sheets.
I'm just trying to commentate here, and Alex White's being very unprofessional. That's a great ball in behind from the number 16 for the number Liverpool 14 to latch onto, but it's great defending from number 12.
Yet again, I mean, she's come into this game early on because of the injury. She's come in, she's done very well in that role.
She does. Is she available on Mondays for our five-a-side team? We need a few defenders.
She's definitely a fucking striker.
Don't swear.
Sorry.
We apologise for any language from spectators.
Substitution for Salford here as we head into what we think is the last 10-15 minutes of this game.
Yeah, we're counting down the clock now.
I am. I think you did it like 2 weeks ago.
Salford unable to clear their lines as Liverpool can apply more pressure with the throw-in in this final third. Ball sent across the box and the number 3 can chase and she's kept onto it while defending from Salford number 9 as it's headed out for a Liverpool throw.
It's in Thailand, no problem.
Yeah, he's like married now. He's in Australia now. Pretty sure he's Australian. Why is Ali Flanagan married in Australia? And why isn't it me? Why haven't I done?
Throw in for Liverpool high up the pitch here as they hunt their second.
Big throw. Ooh.
And there was an attempt for a 1-2 there from the Liverpool players, but the pass for the 2 was actually a bit off.
Yeah, the idea was there. The execution,
Yeah,
unfortunate for the Liverpool side.
I was going to say an A for effort.
Well, B.
Okay. I'll tell you what, we've got some young spectators there, sat just on that far side of the pitch.
Bit weird.
They look about the same size as Alex White. Alex White wants to say something else.
I'd like to say shout out to the players injured today. Ella being one of them. Or heart to go out to her, especially Finn Gaynor's. You know, Finn Gaynor.
I'll turn that mic back off, yeah.
Great bit of commentary from the will that make the final cut? Big throw.
as we kind of enter the last 10 or so minutes.
Liverpool finally breaking out from a series of throws, but Abbey again at the back for Salford, one of the only positives I think we can take from this game. They send it long, fantastic touch, and a pass back into midfield. Oh, it's well defended from the Liverpool number 9. Only 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I heard that shout as well. 5 minutes left to play here at Peel Park. Time running out for Salford here, but still 1-0. And this is where, as I was saying earlier, Alex, this is where you start committing ladies forward, you know what I mean? Trying to get that equaliser. And I tell you what, that's a great ball in behind for the number 8 to chase. She's up there alone, but if she can hold it, it's a great spin. She gets away from her man. And oh, it's the number 5 again with fantastic defending for Liverpool. I tell you what, if she wasn't in defence for Liverpool, I think Salford would have had a goal by now.
100%. I mean, Salford going forward, when they have gone forward, they've looked positive. They just haven't done it enough. And I think with 5 minutes to go in this game, they've got to commit now. Give the Salford attack something. Some spark.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And if you're looking now, it is a free at the back, so whether those full-backs are being pushed a bit higher now.
And Salford do have the ball on the edge of the box here. Looking to get the shot away, but an unfortunate slip. And that's a...
Ooh! Keeper spilled it, almost. I'll tell you what, that's where you just need a striker gambling there. Speaking of gambling, there's some Champions League on tonight. There's some Championship on tonight.
Having an acca?
I'll be having an acca.
I'll be having an acca.
Of course I'll be having an acca. Alex White, will you be having an acca?
Gamble responsibly.
Boring. Back to the game.
What I would gamble on is this number 16 beating her man, because she's done it all game down this left-hand side. A fantastic run from her as she follows the pass. It's got inside to the number 10 for Liverpool. Great feet. Out to the number 16 who started on this left, and she's carried the ball all the way over to that right-hand side, and they do still have it. That's lovely ball in for the number 10.
No, that's a fantastic ball. If the 14, I think it is, could have got there.
Well defended from Salford.
Big calls there from the Liverpool bench. They want a penalty. Not too much in that for me, though.
That's a lovely back heel pass, I think it seems. Can Salford break away? No. Liverpool just looks so solid in that midfield. But a slip on the ball now. Can Salford get a chance on the break? Well cleared again by Liverpool.
Well, they
And
come
number
out for a
16 will have
Salford throw.
time here to consider our options. Salford allowing these Liverpool players too much time with the ball. You've got to think it's squeaky bum time now with less than 5 minutes to go.
Yeah. And speaking of squeaky bum time, you know, Salford just needs to throw the kitchen sink here at Liverpool. I think they need to go all out attack.
Ball
Let that
sent long.
sink in.
There's a reason Alex White isn't on commentary. Good play though by Warren there, the captain. She's weaving in and out of these Liverpool defenders.
Oh, and it's a lovely challenge for the Liverpool number 5. She seems to have injured herself in the process. But one last 50-50 for me and Fingainer to gaze our eyes upon.
I'll tell you what, I've loved it. And I might weep a few tears when this number 5 walks off the pitch, because she's done us proud. Even though she's on the other team, she has done us proud. She's been superb. And I think if we had to pick one, she's on man of the match, definitely.
100%. She has been an absolute stalwart in that Liverpool back line. And I know she's for the opposing team, but been fun to watch, that's for sure. Free kick given to Salford. Not long to go now. And you think if Liverpool could just hold on, it'd be a well-deserved victory. I know Liverpool are the team who look like they're going to take this, but some defensive improvements from Salford from a couple of weeks ago. You know, they've gone from conceding 5 to conceding 1.
2 minutes held up by the referee. He loves to do that. But like you say, Alex, there's no fourth official, and I've spotted it. You haven't, but I have. 2 minutes added on here.
Oh, it's a fantastic challenge from Salford. And the ball has been sent forward, well defended from Liverpool. Salford have 2 minutes now to try and fashion some sort of a shot on goal. The Liverpool keeper's been untested thus far. Calls to go for it from the Salford defence. Throw in cleared away from Liverpool.
It's a good play by Lennis Cook here to take the ball wide. Unfortunately,
Tanking run down this right-hand side.
yeah, it doesn't come to much though. And Liverpool just try and ping-pong passes between each other, and they do well to get themselves out of trouble. Salford will still try and apply pressure here. The long ball, but it's straight out of play, and Liverpool just use this time to run down the clock a little bit more. Last minute here. The referee, I think, will blow his whistle at any second. It's been a bit of a boring second half, to be completely honest. Salford pressing high here, but Liverpool defender doing very well to wiggle away out of trouble.
Liverpool look like they're going to survive
Oh, great feed.
this late Salford pressure.
Ball back
As
forward.
they pile the ball forward.
Oh.
It's an unfortunate touch. And Liverpool can take the game away from Salford here as they come down the right-hand side. You'd think she'd look to hold it.
Yeah, the game just coming away from Salford now as the referee puts his whistles to his lips, and that will be full time here at Peel Park. The ladies' search for a win continues for yet another week as they lose this one 1-0. As Alex said in commentary, the defence very much improved, but the attack needs work now. I've been Phil McGainer, joined by who have been joined by.
You're joined by Alex Duncan.
And we have loved bringing you the women's action today. See you later.
Goodbye.